Hey everyone, welcome back to Hal's Corner. I'm Jesus, but as always, you can call me Hal, and I am so excited that you are hanging out with me here today. And guess what? We're gonna watch an anime, and not just any anime. We're going back, way back I guess actually technically it's the 80s, but I watched it in the 90s. How many of you guys remember Toonami? I lived on it. That's how I actually experienced anime for the first time. I can still remember that robot just hyping us all up about whatever show was going to be coming on that night. Yu Yu Hakusho. Uh, I can't even go into all of them because they're just so exciting, all of them. Anyways, the one that we're going to watch right here, you already know it because you saw it in the title, but we're going to be going over Ronin Warriors. Now, not the new show. I got to tell you, I was so excited when I heard last year, I think the announcement came out that after 20, 30 years, that Ronin Warriors, Samurai Troopers as it's known in Japan, was coming back with a sequel series. Now, I cannot recall basically anything from the original show, but when I watched it back in the 90s, it had to have been my favorite show growing up. I mean, I can remember Pokemon, like I said, Yu Yu Hakusho, and all the other shows, Roni Kenshin, and things that were happening and being shown on Toonami right at that time, and Dragon Ball Z, of course, and just thinking about how amazing they were. Out of all of them, I loved Ronin Warriors. I remember having the action figures. I could, rattle off all of them, all five of the boys, the bad guys that they were fighting as well. I thought it was peak before I even knew what that word was or anything. It was amazing. I no longer have those action figures. Tear. I'm still hurt by that, but I'm telling you, it was revolutionary in my mind, as a young kid thinking, oh my goodness, there are these five guys and, they're fighting bad guys and they're in samurai armor. And it just, I couldn't explain it to everybody, but it was amazing. Now, back then, again, I'm not sure if you got to experience it firsthand as well. I mean, shoot, you may have gotten to see it when it originally came out way back in the 80s. I think the show came out 88, 89 originally. But like again, I saw the re-release or the rebroadcast of it back in the 90s. But when it came out, that was during a time period where they changed a lot of things. So I know right now that the names when we watched it in English are different than what they were in Japanese. Um, I don't know why they did that. I guess sometimes we still do that here now. But, anyways, I know that, like, for instance, the boys, they have different names except for the main character, the main one in red. The other one's completely different. You start listing off the names. How did we say it in English? Ryo, Ryo, Kento, Sai, Rowan, and Sage. They are absolutely different. I listened to it just a smidge in Japanese, and I cannot recall what their names are. But anyways, that's what we're here for now. We are gonna go through it together, and we're gonna learn all their names in Japanese. It's funny thinking back to my childhood back in the 90s. We had no concept of sub or dub or anything like that. It was just what was on TV, what you got to see when you came home from school. But learning later on that it was the dub, it's still, my goodness, it's still ingrained in my memory. I can think of one of the bad guys and one of their moves that they would always throw down and bust up our boys. I loved it. It's funny because I usually just am all for the heroes, but there was one bad guy in particular in this show that I really enjoyed. And not like, oh man, he was a great bad guy, but that I just really liked him. He was ended up being one of my favorite characters. I have two different tier lists, if you will, the good guys and the bad guys, but one of the baddies is still to this day, one of my favorites. But yeah, I don't know if it's coming across. I am so pumped to watch this with you. We're going to start. There's 38 episodes of the original series. And basically, I wanted to watch this before starting to watch the sequel series. And again, so happy, so pumped that you're here hanging out with me, that we're going to watch this together, react to it. And I can already feel the cringe factor. You know, as a kid, you're not thinking anything, but oh my goodness, I am trying to prepare myself for what it's going to look like because, you know, I watch a lot of shows from now, you know, 2026, but the 80s were a different time. And the story, the beats, the pacing, it was just different. Not bad, but just different. So hang out with me. We'll get through it together and it'll be a great ride. So we're going to start from the beginning, season 1, episode 1, and we're going to do this in Japanese. So the sub, like I said, let's get it. Let's do it. Let's go. Look at all the armor. Oh, our boys. Yes. Okay. Got our fantastic, ready for the 80s type music. Or it is 80s type. It is 80s music. Ready for it. You know, there are moments where you wish that music would return a little bit to this. Not like fully, but still. Oh, that was a stark transition. Okay. Got some deep, dark clouds rolling in. What's happening? Okay, we got that menacing laugh. Definitely a villain. Who is this? Who is this? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be smiling for a villain. Okay, we got some collection of old samurai armor. Okay. All right, now listen, I'm not a computer engineer, but what are those characters? Nasty. Nasty. Okay, now I know in English her name was Mia? Alright, so Gramps is telling her a bunch of different forces of nature? Arago. The end of the world has come. Okay. What's happening? Metropolitan Tokyo. Okay. Now this is really random, but I had just kind of recently watched Cobra Kai, so my brain is still stuck on that, you know, 80s, 90s vibe. Alright, June. His name is Yuli. Anyways, listen, Mom wants to get going, so he's picking out a pair. Oh. Wait, where are you going, son? Don't you have to pay for that first? I don't know, I guess the 80s were really a different time. Okay, what's happening? I mean, first off, my boy doesn't have a helmet, and those knees just got wrecked. Okay, so what is there a white tiger doing in the middle of Tokyo? It's almost like, you know, people just have a white tiger, just have an exotic animal like that. Yeah, see, those people make sense to me. Those ones hiding back there, because a white tiger, that's insane. My boy said, yeah, it's real. All right, so Naste is just looking. Now I can't tell what that is. What is that? Is that like just something floating in the sky? Look at her. I wouldn't believe it either at this end of the world. Okay, sounds. This is another one of the proper reactions. I would have been like, you know, son, what you got a whole white tiger here in the streets for? I mean, I don't know if you need to bring out the whole riot gear, the whole squad like that. She says she knows him. What about him? The world may be saved? Oh, he's a samurai trooper, but how did you know that? Was it just the eyes? The look? Okay. Go check it out. Okay, what's happening? Okay. Now, this is wild to me. I was gonna say, is he causing this traffic jam because he's got white blaze out there? Oh, wait a minute. Nothing in the city's working. Yo, she just jacked his bike. I guess something about this cloud is turning off all electricity. Oh, no, the helicopter. Oh, gosh. So, I don't know if anybody's going to listen to you. Sorry, my man. What What is happening? Okay, you have to yeah, protect your head, protect your head. All that falling glass? No, that's crazy. Oh no. June, about to get trampled. Oh, he's getting carried away. Soldiers of Doom? Alright, what's happening here? Okay. Is this giving me like a foot soldier coming out of the screen? Yo, his back. Oh, gotta love that. Where did you fit that armor under your shoes and your jeans and everything? Listen. All right. Come on, boy. That's right. Listen. Oh, okay. Oh, the energy of that shattering the street. Listen. Oh, June, you're gonna have to go back the other way. June, get out of here. Oh gosh, what is he gonna do with this? This is energy. Yo, June, you gotta get out of the way. Son. Just sit there. You good job, Nasty. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh gosh. You see, that right there, what kind of force did you have to come and face plant the asphalt in order for it to crack like that? I mean, that's a concussion. Yeah, you probably have some other bruising. Oh, who's this? Did the rest of the boys show up? We got Shu, so Toma and Shu, and then Shin. So Seiji. Okay. It's gonna take me a minute to remember all of them specifically, but I think the dark blue is Toma, Shu was the orange one, Seiji was the light greenish one, and Shin was the lighter blue one? Yeah, okay. Okay, we got the legendary samurai troopers. Okay, so they're fighting Arago. I guess Arago is the name of the bad guy, like the big bad. Let's go, Shu. Ow. Aye. Alright, what you got, Shin? That's right. That's right. And Toma. Alright. Listen, this guy's got no damage. Literally did no damage. So we gotta work together. Listen, how many times we're thinking like, oh, the power of friendship, but let's not go like that. We are gonna defeat this dude. Absolutely have to. Oh no. Of course. Now what are our boys gonna do? Let's see your true power. Good gosh. You just stood there and took it, man. Took it to the chest. Okay. What are we showing? Armor. It's Armor of the Wildfire. Yo, I can recall this. Just memories of this whenever they would suit up. Oh gosh. And you could see where like the energy and the power, you start thinking of all the other shows that we would watch, thinking of Thundercats and everything. I love it. Yes. Oh, I wouldn't have minded seeing the boys suit up too. And it looks like Ryu is the only one with two swords. Okay. Alright. He said, nah, I still got enough strength to take you on. And you're just gonna throw him up in the sky? Oh, so okay, so not only did he come out of the screen, but he can send people back into it? Alright, so how are we gonna defeat this guy? Alright, so yeah, please stop. Why would you put your swords up? I mean, I'm not gonna say that you're a fool, but I just don't understand. What's the play here? Oh gosh. Yo. Oh. Okay, now we're choking him out too? Nah. Okay, what's about to happen? Oh, look at this. Oh, okay, something about to happen. Something about to happen. Oh, we got some heat. Well, the armor is called Wildfire, right? Wild. This is the power of the armor. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. Taking two swords and combining them as one. Stop. What? Okay, we get the power of fire. You just. What? Who are you calling? Shuten? Did you do it? Did you do it? Okay, everybody's slack jawed. What just happened? Stop. Stop. Yo, what? Listen, I'm happy you beat the guy, but did you have to cut straight through that whole department building? Yeah, that's some power. Oh, so your first time too. You've never seen it either. Thank you, White Blaze, for catching them. That was a sick move, man. What is this? Who are you? You. Okay, guys. This is getting there. This is getting good already. I didn't realize that we were gonna get a introduction to some of the baddies already. We got this guy. Alright. Yeah, yeah, it did look like we were just kind of struggling to beat this foot soldier. So he's the first, so that means he must be the best. So Shuten, Anubis, Naza, Ajira. Look at that shot right there. Stop. So now we've seen it. We've got our five boys. We got our four baddies. Yo, this is the big bad already. The war against the Empire of the Doom is finally started. So I'm just trying to figure out, or I'm wondering, how did Naste, how did she and her grandfather know this? I guess he's a researcher. She's a researcher. I don't know, but how'd they know about Arago and all of this, the legendary samurai troopers, and how did we know about this? Oh snap! The anger to explode. All right, next time, the assault of Shuten. Okay. So what do you think? I mean, my mind is racing, thinking about what our boys are going to be facing, what sorts of challenges they're going to be having. I mean, this was just episode one. I didn't actually expect that we were going to be uh, introduced to all five boys, to all of the bad guys. I had no idea. I was thinking, okay, it's probably just because of recency thinking we like to pace things out a bit, and um, just over the course of a whole season. But here we are, episode one. We've met all five boys. So we've got Ryo, we've got Shu, we've got Toma, we've got Shin, we've got Seiji, and then we've got the four legendary bad guys. Again, I don't remember all their names, but I saw Shuten and Anubis, and the other two I don't remember. And then we actually even got what it looked like, almost thinking Lord of the Rings, almost like a Sauron type like helmet shot as Arago was talking. I I have no idea where we're going. Like I said, I cannot recall what happened throughout the show other than what we're seeing so far. I mean, just that I can recall having met or seen these characters, and I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen. So, again, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to it. Go ahead and leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought, what your theories are if you've never watched it before, and let's hang out down there. And until next time, be good. We'll see ya.